We talk a lot about work burnout. We all know the signs: the exhaustion, the dread on Sunday evening, the feeling of running on empty. What about when is work and life and relationships and the sense of who you are? What about when all these are collapsing at the same time? And that is a different beast altogether, and almost no one is talking about. Today, I am. And by the end of this video, you will not only understand what is happening in your body and your mind when everything hits once, you will also have a real tool to begin releasing it right now with me. And if we haven't met yet, I'm Brandy, or the Dragonfly Coach, mindset and well-being coach and HR professional. And I work specifically with people like you, HR and people leaders who are running on empty. And I know this world from inside as I lived it for so many times, so many years. And if you are new here, welcome. You are in the right place, and don't forget to subscribe. And I want to tell you about someone that I work with. Of course, I won't share her name, but you will recognize her because we all been there, I think. On paper or online, she had it all. She was in the right job for her, right level, experience respected. The person that everyone came to when things got hard. But behind that, she was working those long hours that never seemed to end. At home, things were strained, and there was no energy left to give for those she loved. And her health started to give signals that she was too busy to listen, so she just ignored all that. There was no stop button. And somewhere underneath all that, she kind of lost the sense of who she was anymore outside of that role of hers. And it wasn't one thing, it was everything hitting in the same time. And the hardest part, she kept telling herself she was fine. Every time someone was asking her, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, all is good." She always thought that others have it worse, that she just needed to push through a little longer. Another one, and another one, and another meeting, and the next one, and everything will be fine after that. And it never was. Does that sound familiar? If it does, this video is for you. And here is what most of the burnout conversation miss. When stress comes from one direction, say a demanding job, your nervous system can, to some degrees, put things in a little box. You go home, you recover, and you go back the next day. But when stress arises from multiple directions in the same time, work, health, home, identity, relationships, there is nowhere to recover to. Your nervous system never gets the signal that it's safe, and it stays in a constant state of being alert. And over the time, that feeling stops being just like stress and starts feeling just life, like who you are now. And that is when a combination of burnout becomes seriously dangerous. Not because one thing is unsurvivable, but because that accumulation of things coming towards you never stops. And there are 3 signs that you are in a complex burnout right now. 1, you are exhausted, but you can't rest. And I heard this so many times from different clients. That constant exhaustion that no matter how much you will have, let's say, half an hour extra during your day, you can't rest. You go to bed desperate to sleep, but your mind will not stop. Or you sleep and you wake up the same tired. Because rest requires your nervous system to feel safe first. And right now, it doesn't. Sign 2. You feel numb more than you feel anything else. Not angry, not sad, just flat, disconnected. like you were watching your own life moving on without you having any input in it. And of course, this is the same, your nervous system finding a way to protect you because it's been overwhelmed for so long that it needs a way to switch off. Sign 3. Small things break you in a way that big things don't affect you anymore. You hold it together in crisis, but then you cry because someone used your mug. And I remember a time many years in my life when I was surviving and I was handling any complaint coming from a guest towards my way. And the moment one guest gave me a compliment of how good I was handling a situation, I just broke down and I couldn't stop for a few hours because someone suddenly was seeing me, which was probably even me not seeing myself anymore. And that will be that little thing that suddenly snaps and everything needs to stop. And if you recognize yourself in any of this, I want you to do something, because this is not that you can't do things, that you're too sensitive or not resilient enough. This is your mind and body responding exactly as they are designed to respond to an impossible amount of pressure. And there is something we can do about it right now together. And now I'm going to guide you through a few rounds of tapping on burnout and stress. And if you're new to tapping, don't worry, just follow what I do, tap along with me and repeat with me. EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, works by tapping on specific acupuncture points while speaking to what you're feeling. It sends a calming signal to your amygdala, the part of your brain that decides whether you are in danger, telling it that you are safe. And that part of your brain during a complex burnout is working overtime. There is no rest. It feels like we are in danger, we need to run. And we are going to tell it gently and calmly that it is safe to slow down. So, ready? Let's go. On the round 1, we just release. Even though I've been carrying so much right now, from so many directions at once, I deeply and completely accept myself. And even though my nervous system is completely overwhelmed and I'm running on empty, I choose to be gentle with myself today. And even though everything seems to be hitting me all at once, I'm still here. And that matters. This exhaustion that I'm carrying everywhere, the weight of work that never stops, the strain at home when I have nothing left to give, the health signals that I've been too busy to hear, the loss of who I used to be underneath all this. So much pressure from so many directions. And I'm so tired of holding everything together. All this weight. I'm releasing it now, as much as I can, right now. And let's go on round 2 to reframe it. Top of the head. What if this exhaustion isn't failure? It's just information. My body has been trying to tell me something important. And I'm allowed to acknowledge how hard it has been. I do not have to pretend that I'm fine. And I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. I have survived every hard thing that came before this. And I'm open to receive some relief today. I'm allowed to put some of this down. And today I'm shifting slowly, and that is enough. And take a deep breath and let it all out. And let's go in round 3, where we anchor that calm. Top of the head. I'm allowed to be calm, even when everything around me is not. I choose to breathe. Just to breathe. And I'm here, present in this moment. And my nervous system begins to settle down. I do not have to carry it all at once today. And I am grounded. I am safe. And I'm here. Peace is available to me, even now. And I am enough as I am right now. And I am calm. And I am grounded. And I'm here. And all is well. And I can take a deep breath and let it all out. How do you feel? Even a slight shift from a few minutes ago, it's progress. And all is well. And that is your nervous system responding. And that is your body remembering that it's safe. And complex burnout, it doesn't lift overnight, but it does lift one release at a time, one breath, one moment of presence at a time. I want to leave you with another thought. Your unconscious mind is incredibly wise. It will give you small nudges first, quietly, through that tiredness, through all the small things that feels too big. Your unconscious mind will try to tell you things. And if you don't listen to these nudges, unfortunately, it will start speak louder. And if you still don't listen, life has a way of actually making you stop. And in my next video, I'm going to talk exactly about that. About what happens when stop comes, whether you choose it or it chooses you, and what that moment can teach you about how you really want to live. And if that resonates with you, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. If this helped you today, share it with someone else that is going through any type of burnout. You never know whose moment you might be able to change. And take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next.